They made ready for war. For deep under the mountains, the forges of Karaz-Akarak ring out as the throngs muster underground. So too do the workshops of Altdorf whirl with commotion, and the war machines breathe with new life, ready to bring destruction upon the battlefield. Further off in Ulthuan, ranks upon ranks of elven warriors stride forth in numbers not seen in over a millennia. But it is not just the forces of order that make ready for war. The Skaven, forever scheming in the deep places of the world, craft new abominations from warpstone deposits. The greenskins and goblins of the Badlands gather a Wa to end all Was. The dead rise from their crypts in Sylvania, ready to serve their undead masters once more. And far to the north, the Norscan worshippers of chaos gather their tribes and other monsters of the frozen mountains, their eyes on the realms of men. And even beyond these lands, into the chaos wastes, forces gather under a single banner as Archaon, the ever-chosen, looks to bring about the end of all. And with this, the old and new worlds shall be plunged into conflict once more in total war. Welcome back, everyone. It has been far too long since I was last around, and I'm coming back with some great news, the announcement of the Clan War Cup. So the Clan War Cup is going to be a tournament between 13 different clans in Clan War battle fashion. It's been pretty similar, just a little tweaks from what we have seen on my channel in the past. We are going to be having plenty of other casters, though, casting these tournaments. We're going to be getting into that a little bit later, but a little breakdown on what the Clan War Cup is going to be looking like. We are going to be starting off with a group stage of some round robins between the clans, 4 groups of those. Then is going to be going into the semis and finals in kind of more of a traditional tournament look to it. But each of these battles is going to be a team battle featuring every single faction in the game. So to kind of get things rolling on out, it is going to be 6 1v1s. Each of those is going to be worth 1 point apiece. 3 2v2s, each of those is going to be worth 2, and then the grand finale is going to be a 3v3 worth a grand total of 3 points. So that is going to be very similar to what we've seen on previous clan wars that I've done, that some other casters have done as well, with kind of our old rule set. So it was a little tweaks to that, but now let's kind of get into what we're going to be seeing for that group stage. And as I said before, it is going to be 4 groups, A, B, C, and D. So let's get into what each of those is going to be looking at. So Group A is going to be VM, Han, and PE. So of course, we're going to be recognizing quite a few of these clans. So VM, that big Russian clan, definitely had some very good performances in some recent tournaments. And throughout the years, you're going to be seeing them popping up all over the place. And then Han has been a rather strong Chinese clan, a little absent more on the tournament scene, mostly due to their time zones, but we did see them kind of popping up in the WWC earlier this year. And PE is a kind of a recent clan as well, popping up in the last year. And that is going to wrap things up for Group A. So for Group B, it is going to be BBB, ODM, and Sons of the Mountain. All of these guys have been around for quite some time. ODM is a very strong French clan. You're going to be seeing some very familiar names from them. I mean, you got a very strong Entity, Saphir, plenty of other names that have been popping up from the WWC. Sons of the Mountain BBB also having some good performances as well. And then for the Group C, we are going to be seeing Hello, RTK, and GGX. So Hello is going to be kind of a merc clan here, kind of coming in with a group of other players in and out and around the area. RTK, of course, is going to be my own clan, so you'll be seeing me playing in that as well. And then GGX is a kind of a more recent clan. They are a German clan, going to be headed by Ludwig, so they're going to be making a little show for themselves as well with the rounding off Group C. Now let's kind of swing on in to what we have to look at Group D. This is going to be our only 4-clan group, which is going to be featuring XMT, EC, THT, and CB. So XMT, of course, you're going to be very familiar with that. They are all over the place. And then EC is going to be one of the Spanish clans. THT and then CB is actually a Russian clan as well, kind of like VM, but they are completely separate from them. But that is going to be all 4 of the groups that are going to be rolling on in for the group stage. And from these, only one will be advancing from each group, and for the casting of all of these clan battles, it is going to be broken down into 4 different casters. So we'll have my son is going to be doing Group A, Group B is going to be casted by Turin, I am going to be the one covering Group C, and then Group D is going to be casted by a Rubber Duck of War. So that is going to be the lineup and what to be expecting. So each of these is supposed to be getting a game once per week, or I guess it's the series of games once per week is kind of the schedule we're trying to hold. So there are going to be some buys for the groups of 3, but otherwise you're going to be seeing at least 1 clan war battle per week, and that is the goal. Kind of, so this is going to be kind of leading on up all throughout the course of the next couple months is really going to be how it's going to be looking with how many games are going to be playing, because this is going to be a ton of games really getting that organization done. So we're going to try and get things sped along as quickly as we can, and this should be lining up with just about the tail end of when we're kind of expecting to be seeing Warhammer 3 drop, so that could potentially throw a little bit of a wrench in, but we might be able to be seeing the finals on some additional factions if that is going to be the case. There's been some talk of that. But otherwise, that is what we are going to be expecting. It's going to be some very good fun seeing all of these clans duke it out with one another and seeing who's going to be able to reign supreme as the #1 clan of the Total War Warhammer community. So without further ado, we're going to close things out. Looking forward to all things to come, and I hope to see you guys all on the battlefield. So until then, take care.